Welcome to the newsstand of the hottest new podcast, Opinions 2 Million, with your hosts, Big G, Money Mo, and Shawnee, where we'll be discussing the latest and greatest heat from the culture. Man, did you hear that beat drop? You ain't ready. Let's get straight into it. Opinions to reach 1 million followers, opinions to reach $1 million. New pod dropping every week. I officially welcome you to Opinions 2 Million podcast. Let the beat rock. Welcome. We back for a number one. Episode 39.
39, yes, sir.
We've been rocking 3 weeks straight. We deserve a week off next week.
True.
See what the top is looking like. You know when Ye get in the media, it's like a month straight of all yay. But man, we got so much. Got the whole gang. Money Mo, Cam, Julius.
No.
AUS. Big G. Man, we got a lot of topics today. Whole bunch. Drink Champs interview, man. Nori's getting he should get Donkey of the Week award, man.
Right.
Most definitely. You know who had the best breakout singer? Man, DJ Academics got in a fight. Young Jock over here doxing people for $8.
Like, you know he down bad.
Yo, somebody said he was driving Uber, yo. They said that I was listening to something. They said he was driving Uber on like one of those shows like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or something. He was driving. Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm dead. Is hip hop dying? Man, Gunna got to buy bail. Jay-Z suing Bacardi, top streamed artist. George Floyd family suing Kanye. What's your favorite type of protein?
I thought you were about to say things. Yeah.
Hey, those.
Yeah, Gary crazy.
I had to switch it up. When I was looking at that joint, I was like, nah, I'm not saying that. I was like, maybe I get motor reader off. I'm dead. The easiest sport, Deontay Wilder, man, come back with that excellent knockout first round.
Yep.
Emmett Till movies coming out. I'm dead. Jamaican takes a hard stance on banning movies and music that promotes violence and gang and drugs. Man, I don't know what happened, but these ladies out here killed the whole Alaskan snow crab. It seemed like everybody was down bad in the pandemic, but everybody was on the internet eating snow crabs, and we want to know what happened. They said the population went from 8 billion to 1 billion. 7 billion snow crabs disappeared. You want to know what to do during the bear market. The next one, best side hustle, and then last, credit versus debit.
It was those stimmy checks that got them snow crabs.
I know, we're gonna get into it, man. But first up, we got a lot of good topics today. Drink Champs, man. What's going on? Drink Champs, Ye had an interview. We touched on it last week. He came out, he did an interview with the podcast Drink Champs, which stars Nori and another man, DJ something. But he was on there. He was talking his normal stuff. He's talking about the Jews. He was talking about people not liking him. You know, people trying to come around and take from him and all this crazy stuff. I mean, it went on for about 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I'm like an hour in.
Yeah, same Kanye stuff, same old Kanye stuff. I don't think it was nothing new. One thing I seen that was real interesting, and he made an analogy. He was like, if it's a car full of black people and one black person gets in trouble, the whole car gets in trouble. But if one black person does good, then only that one black person does good. And then he compared that to another group of people that shall not be named. If they do good, the whole car does good. But if they do bad, only that person does bad.
Why can't you name them, bro?
Wait, hold up. What was that? Cause I never heard his stance on that. I just knew he was getting backlash for. Was that the whole thing he was getting backlash for?
Yeah, it was that
what?
and other
I didn't
stuff.
know that.
Yeah, like that was one of the analogies he got. like that was him like explaining it kind of, but the whole backlash was just off of what they say, like they own the media, like the Stillman and stuff. They own all the media companies that they own Black Voices and stuff like that. I mean, so but like that analogy, I don't think you can break that down and then you not agree with that.
Right,
like, a logical person. But I don't know, man. What's your thoughts on it? Right. And then the whole episode came out. People were watching it. There's been a lot of backlash from the people to Nori. And eventually Nori removed it from his platform. And YouTube banned it. Even people that were doing reactions to it were getting strikes. Like literally, YouTube marked the whole joint as hate speech, and they hitting everybody with the joint. So, what's your stance, man? You think he should have took it down? We kind of touched on what Kanye was talking about. You got any updated thoughts on what he's talking about? What y'all think?
I'm trying to figure out was he forced? Like, could he have kept it up, or are they saying are they giving the backlash because he could have put it up on his own platform or something like that?
Or like, who made him take it down?
Yeah, who made him take it down?
He took it down himself because he was getting a lot of backlash from the people. Mostly, well, it's twofold. Most of the people he was getting backlash against was from the stuff Kanye said about George Floyd, that George Floyd died from fentanyl, that Chauvin's knee really wasn't on George Floyd's neck. And I mean, all of that stuff can be proven. The man got convicted. Why you got to argue with Kanye and people mad that he didn't push back? I mean, I know it's a big platform, but
right.
That's stuff that should have been easily said during the interview. If Kanye, if you got somebody coming on here and you go in there and say that he died from fentanyl and his knee wasn't on his back, come on, man. We all saw that 9-minute video. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, I mean, there's a lot going on. But then on the other side, when that anti-Semitic stuff comes on, YouTube is already in the process of taking it down anyway. You see what I'm saying? So,
why are you beefing with Jewish people?
Because he said they wronged him.
What, like money wise?
Yeah.
Well, I think this looks crazy.
That's all you got to say?
Yeah, I mean, it's Kanye West, bro. You really can't say too much. You just nigga need help.
Y'all really think he's crazy?
Yeah, man, the more I listen to him, bro, I'm just so one thing I realized, and I'm but the more I listen to him, the more I understand some stuff is definitely overblown. Yeah, I be feeling when you get to that point, richness, he probably don't care about nothing no more. He don't care about money. He got whatever. So he probably just yo, anything I think I'm gonna just say because I don't care about anything no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Once you get to that point, I don't think he's crazy. It feels who can stop him? You know what I'm saying? We say something like that, we get fired from our jobs. He say something like that, he still got billions in the bank.
He's a super billionaire, bro.
Yeah, he's $2 billion. So it's he's just yo, I'm gonna just speak my mind. Nobody can stop me.
But you gotta also understand that people take Kanye a little too literally sometimes.
They do, yeah.
When everybody, if you have listened to anybody that works with Kanye, they said Kanye literally goes around in how he talks is literally how he thinks. He might be talking about something for 30 seconds, then he jumps to the next thing, and then he jumps to the next thing. Even he had an interview with Big Boy, where Big Boy was there helping him with the coming to do an interview with him. And he was showing, this is before Donda 2 came out, and he was working on the stem player. He was while he was there, Kanye had 6 different booths set up, one for the stem player, one where he was designing clothes, one where he was working on music. And he was he left Big Boy at the stem player, and then he would go around and rotate each different venture. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think, and it's not just that, there's a lot of people that say he works like that. So, I think that's kind of indicative of how
I feel
talks in the interview, where you might get you think he's going crazy, but he's just that's just how sometimes brain is. You jump from subject to subject to subject.
I feel like it's something. It gotta be like a mental health issue mixed with like a big ass platform mixed with billions of dollars.
Right. Yeah, because like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, with the mental thing, it's like too, it's like I can't really remember him saying that. Besides like the George Bush stuff back in the day, that was crazy. It was just him like going crap. I'm like, yeah, he was really like normal, you know what I'm saying? So like I don't know if it's too like a mental thing he's born with, but it's probably just like he just probably don't care no more.
Yeah, but I feel like
it's a lot of stuff I want to say. You know what I'm saying? We got consequences. Like that's stuff I want to say on Twitter. I'm like, okay. He probably at that point, like I said, just money just don't even matter to him.
yeah, like, and I feel like a lot of people just don't have the luxury of living that types of lifestyle. They would say a lot more stuff that they wouldn't say. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I hate the whole mental health stuff. If he diagnosed, show me some paperwork, right? But everybody just saying he got mental issues just because he's speaking his mind freely. And to be honest, I ain't the biggest Kanye fan. I don't even listen to his music, but
I don't listen to his music either.
The things, and then one thing people fail to realize is that Kanye, a lot of times when he's talking in concepts, not necessarily like in real life. He's talking in like theory, kind of. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't understand that and you taking the stuff that he's saying like figuratively, then it's not going to make sense to you. Just like the little example I gave earlier about the car situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not literally saying that's happening, but he's saying that in theory is how things are being perceived. You see what I'm saying?
And it's like a situation where it's like when we think of something we about to say, we think of how we're gonna say it. He just says it. And there's nothing wrong with that. He's just like, okay, whatever. Like if I think of a math equation, he says it out loud. Okay, 1 + 1 = 2. We just be like, okay, it equals 2.
Yeah, but Nora was getting that backlash. She took the energy down. I think it was a sucker move. You know what you was getting into. You knew it was everything he was ready to say. Everything. I feel like I would say like 80% of the stuff Kanye said on that podcast, he said before. You knew it was coming, right? You were so happy to Jen and Chuck Jive and get the content and everything that you wanted to sit there and nod and clap. No, I literally I cannot watch.
I got so tired of that stuff.
The clap it up and the cheese and
that was so fake,
veneers and everything, yo. It's too much going on. I'm trying to tell y'all, yo. Oh, he's saying something. It wasn't even profound. It's like clap it up. Clap it up. Everybody, he's waving people on and everything. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Like literally, and then you want to come on and then get on Charlemagne and Breakfast Club and act like you didn't know what was going on and you wasn't armed with the knowledge to rebut. Like, come on, yo. Everybody's seen that video. We know the man's knee was on the neck. Like, yo got convicted and all of this stuff. You say, like, I just think it was a scapegoat. Like,
yeah, it definitely was.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be at some point. You gotta be accountable for your actions. You know what I'm saying?
To his defense, one thing I would say, because they have the option to edit stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm like, he should have edited that out. Maybe he didn't know, but it still was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, I feel like he didn't cut anything. They don't cut anything really anyway. So they just probably put it out. So yeah, he should have definitely said something.
Yep. But we're gonna keep this party rolling. Next up, man, who do y'all think had the best breakout single? Let me read the list to y'all. Chief Keef, I don't like. Chief Keef, I don't like. Soulja Boy, Crank That. Bobby Smurda, Hot Name. Kodak Black, No Flocking. Lil Uzi Vert, Money Longer. Lil Durk, This Ain't What They Want. XXS, Tentacion.
Gary J. Rap.
I'm dead. Look at Me. The Baby, next song. Little Baby, My Dog, Freestyle. We were just talking about that. Playboy Cardi, Magnola. Polo G, Finer Things. Pop Smoke, Welcome to the Party. Juice WRLD, Lucid Dreams. Rod Wave, Hard on Ice. Roddy Ricch, Box. NBA Youngboy, 38 Babies, 21 Savage, Red Ops, A Boogie, Still Think About You.
Yeah, I go with Chief. That's no.
It's definitely between. No, it's definitely between Chief Keef and Soldier Boy. You want to be honest?
100%. Yeah.
That's a fact. Mo, I don't know, Mo.
Wait, Soldier Boy did
Everybody
he
else
did have
ain't
MySpace
really-
going crazy.
Crank that, Mo. Come
You
on,
right,
yo.
you right though. No, you right. I remember when it first came out on
Like,
MySpace.
Soldier Boy went on a run
Crazy.
for just off that song for a cool like 3-4 years, just straight dropping.
Right.
Yeah, I want to say Chief, but yeah, I
It
can't
might be
deny
Soulja Boy.
that. Yeah, I can't deny that. That's definitely Soldier Boy.
But that's the
Like
thing. Crank
that.
it was more mainstream than Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying?
Right, only because
So,
like social media got bigger during Chief Keef era. So it's like,
yeah.
yeah, you right though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Crank that definitely. Ain't nothing else.
So nobody else really compared. Like, I mean, maybe Juice WRLD a little bit, maybe.
Sure.
And everybody else, that shit don't really.
Oh, you can honestly say Justin Bieber. It's like that.
Justin Bieber, bro. The baby was the motherfucking.
Yeah, Justin Bieber had that hit back in the day. Like one time, I forgot. I mean, it's not
This
the
shit got like a couple
He was
billion
crazy.
views on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
I think Soldier Boy is taking that, John.
Yeah. Oh, Baby by Justin Bieber.
Yeah, bro.
Baby. Oh, that was most drunk back in the day.
Anybody touching him?
Yeah, exactly. That's a different dimension.
Yeah, that's a different category, though.
Mm.
Man, they had a video surface, a DJ Academics getting in a fight with his girl. I don't know, it was a lot of tussling and yelling going on, but definitely the quotable was, "I'm the prize." Yo said, "I'm the prize. I'm the prize." That Kevin Samuels is starting to get to people, yo. Yo said, "I'm the prize." So what happened is apparently a situation happened where some girls were trying to come up to Academics, and then they were out at the club and his girlfriend was drunk or something, and she tried to fight the girls and they got into fighting. And then when the video picks up, it's Academics trying to break them up, and she took his cat off and threw it. Then he starts yelling, "I'm the prize," like he's going to pick the hat up, and then like she gets jumped by three other girls. The crazy thing when Ack was breaking it down, he was saying like literally when you look, he was trying to get another camera angle, but behind that camera, they said everybody was standing there. Like the people that worked for the place they were at, they said the police officers were there, like, and everybody was just standing there recording. So I mean, you see what happens, man. Y'all got any thoughts on it? That joint was wild.
Yeah.
Imagine being a girlfriend of DJ Academics though, like that shit is embarrassing. But he got money.
Right, it was like embarrassing. It was just like I never seen him that mad. Like it was like I never seen him that mad. But it's like I didn't even know who that girl was. You know what I'm saying? I give him credit for keeping his stuff low key, like who he dealing with, because he know like most of them girls probably out for his money and stuff.
Yeah.
But that situation, that joke was funny. I thought it was people gonna make fun of him. Like Academics can't get made fun of.
Oh, we're gonna keep it moving, man. This next person we can make fun of, man. Young Jock accidentally sent $1,800 to the wrong person via Zelle. Man, he was hitting the number saying, "Can you please give me my money back? Do the right thing. God got something better in the plan for you." Then he leaked the person number and said, "All y'all, my followers, reach out and see if y'all can get my money back, man." What's your thoughts on this, man? Young Jock.
You said how much money it was?
$1,800.
Like $1,800.
Yep.
I mean, I thought he had money. Like, I thought this nigga was balling.
Young Jock.
Yeah. I mean, for him to be that press of $1,800.
Right. That's like that just shows that he down bad, and that was embarrassing for him.
Yeah, yo, the way he was begging for that 18. Yo was hurt that he at least leaked the person's number, yo.
Right.
But it told everybody hit him up so he can get his money back.
Right.
Nah,
I'm like, dude, that's embarrassing. And you know, that's how you know he's mad when you put on social media. You know, social media will make fun of you. He wouldn't even be thinking. That's how down bad he is.
Yeah, I was reading something that was like, that Young Jock was driving Uber on one of the shows, like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or something.
Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah.
Who knows, man? My man might be real down bad, but he out here trying to make a earnest living. You gotta give my man his 1,800 back, man.
Right.
Like, nah, what y'all doing? Y'all giving it back?
I mean, me personally, yeah, because I mean, I thought Young Jock had money. Like, I don't got money like I thought Young Jock had money, so I'm gonna try to get that shit back.
Yeah, but he still got probably more money than you got, money.
I mean, person. I hope so.
So you giving the 1,800 back?
Yeah, I'm trying to get that shit back because that's $1,800.
You listen to what he said. I'm gonna try and give it back.
I mean,
what did he say,
bro?
Huh?
Oh, the dude that he gave it to, so I'm gonna try to give it back.
No, that's what Cam said. The dude never responded.
Oh.
Yo blocked him.
Who did he send it to?
Yo said God got something better that works for you. You like, yeah, God bless me with this 1,800.
Yeah.
I wouldn't send it back.
I would use it for promotion. I'd be like, Young Jock, you gotta do something for me in order for me to
I get a shout out.
Right.
You better put me on a show real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
I'll give you half of that shit back.
True.
I'm dead. There's a prominent person in hip hop named Carl Cherry. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but he's the hip hop curator for the Spotify playlist, right? And I don't know if you know how to in the music industry working right now, but a large majority, like 80% of album sales and the sales of these artists come from playlists being curated. So he's real powerful in the music industry. He controls a lot of these top playlists that people listen to. Now, he put out a tweet saying that hip hop is losing its dominance in the global market compared to the earlier decade, saying that the music nowadays is not charting as high as it was in the past. What's your thoughts on that? Y'all thinking hip hop sliding?
Like compared to what? Like
he's saying based on global charts.
But you gotta think like it might be sliding a little bit, but you also gotta think about the genres of music that's been inspired by hip hop, like K-pop. You know what I'm saying? That's inspired by hip hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people right now might not be doing numbers, but the inspiration is still there.
But you also gotta think of the change of hip hop too.
Yeah. So do you think it's gonna phase out? Because like you gotta remember, when most of us growing up, hip hop wasn't the popular genre. So do you think hip hop's gonna take a back seat and others like Cam is saying that these things are a version of it, but do you think hip hop's going to because right now, like the last 5 years, hip hop's been at the top. Like pop, right? You could take a backseat to pop. You could take a backseat to a lot of stuff.
On pop right now, like.
What are you talking about? You got Beyonce. I was thinking about it, and I was like, and this might have some validity to it. Because what do you think about Drake's last album?
Oh yeah,
and Beyonce's joint, right? That ain't their normal joints. And
so you wouldn't consider that hip hop?
Nah, would you?
No, but it's still by hip hop artists.
That's definitely some like house burlesque music. Dancing type stuff.
Nah, Drake last album was definitely house music, like meant for like white people, like getting drunk.
What y'all think about it? Y'all think hip hop's losing its dominance?
Like internationally.
Yeah,
I feel like we don't listen to stuff no more.
I don't know. It's hard to say because like internationally, I feel like the whole thing with the drill music move. Like you still got people that's doing drill music overseas. You got what I'm saying, the UK hip hop.
Right.
I feel like it's not going to fall off where it's taking a backseat to a whole bunch of genres. But you know what I'm saying. I mean, what would you consider hip hop at its peak?
Right.
Definitely like 20. I would say from like 2005 to like 2015 is probably hitting this peak.
Would you really say like 2005? Like niggas wasn't in China. You know what I'm saying, doing the shorter lane. You know what I'm saying, like. I don't know about 2005.
Stop. Snap your fingers.
They was in
But
China
it
doing that.
definitely wasn't radio was the left. Oh, because now it's like
Yeah.
we got our own music. Even when music drops, we not really the first to like really download it. If it's not in my Apple library, we're not gonna listen to it.
Mhm.
Nowadays, we just listen to the same old 10 songs we always knew.
I mean, but
every
you
day.
gotta think like nationally. I feel like hip hop is going to take a turn. You know what I'm saying? It's going to go like take a backseat nationally because it's a certain type of hip hop that white people listen to,
Right.
and it's like the you know what I'm saying, the XXX them niggas and Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi. That's the hip hop that white people listen to,
Right.
and they the ones that's going to put up numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because black people, we're not really buying concert tickets. We're not really, you know what I'm saying? We get our music from different places and shit like that. The white people's the ones really spending the bread, and they got the majority in the country. So I think actually, yeah, hip hop is going to take a downfall.
That's true.
But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, if it's taking a downfall nationally, internationally, I'm pretty sure it's going to take a big ass hit too. So
yeah,
I agree with you, Gary.
Show on the road, man. We're going to keep it up. We're going to fight for the hip hop. Because once it's out, man, it's going to be out.
Y'all gonna be here listening to country music.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be down bad.
I like country music.
Man, up next, man. I don't know what's going on, but Gunna's been denied bail for a fourth time. It's a lot going on in this case. Man, I seen a joint with Whack 100. Whack 100 was like, how 21 Savage haven't had a court case since 2019, and Gunna and Thug been to court 4 or 5 times, and they've been arrested less than 4 months ago. It don't make no sense.
Right.
They said 21 working with them peoples.
Oh yeah, what Kanye said that?
He said
Who
21,
said that?
Whack 100.
Oh yeah.
Kanye, I mean, they said 21 working with them peoples.
It's crazy. Yeah. 4 times. That's how you know it's something real going on.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the Gunna's joint was denied. A lot going on. Gunna, they said there's really no violent charges or violent accounts attributed to Gunna, but they said they like the primary reason that people don't want to let him out because they're scared of
witness tampering.
Yeah, witness tampering, man. So
I mean, I feel like people like really trying to treat this like this is another rapper like caught up in some, you know what I'm saying, in some random charges. Like the state really want these niggas. Like they're not like these is RICO charges. But people try to play it off like, oh, he's just, you know what I'm saying, free him, like probably ain't do this shit like that. But they try to like whole criminal organization around this nigga, like. And I forgot her name, but whoever it is, like she wants to make an example out of it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep an eye on it, see what's going on. But you gotta remember, it's not just Fonnie Willis, the great queen Fonnie Willis, the DA down there. This is the judge, right? The judge is different judge than the prosecutor, right? But you know they work in tandem, but it's not necessarily her that's making a decision on if he gets bail or not. Yeah. Keeping it moving. Man, Jay-Z said he's suing Bacardi to see what's going on with Cognac, man, his Douce. And you know Jay-Z is the owner of Douce, and he said the financials ain't looking right. So he's been reaching out. They haven't been giving him the proper breakdowns and things like that. So now he is suing Bacardi, which is in a 50-50 partnership with Kanye for the ownership of Douce. If you really look into these alcohol brands, it's wild because there's a couple of companies that really own all of the alcohol brands. Like Diageo really owns like, I would say like a good 70% of all the brands you drink.
Right.
But yeah, we're gonna keep y'all up to date like that. We see what's going on, and you gotta watch out because a lot of these people be saying they own the liquor, but from what I'm looking at, it looks like Jay-Z with the Douce, he has a partnership where basically like you know, he owns 50% of it, but his 50% mostly is like, as far as the business acumen goes, is like promotion and marketing of the brand versus, you know, day-to-day operations and stuff like that. So, you know, they're probably trying to pull some slick move on him and, you know, fudge the numbers. So he said he ain't having it. He need the proper P&Ls, need that proper paperwork.
But I mean, I feel like Juice as a whole ain't really been selling that well. I mean, not well, but like not as much as it like when it was hot.
Right.
Because niggas used to like go to the bar like, all right, we getting some Juice, we getting some Hennessy, you know what I'm saying? But niggas not really buying Juice like that no more.
Mm-hmm. The way they was drinking that joint on Drink Champs. It's like,
it's doing good.
So Meg ain't out here, you know, driving the boat no more, so niggas ain't buying Juice.
I'm good. Yep. We're gonna keep moving. Did y'all see that chart? The top streaming artists. Let me pull it up. But at the top was Drake for the top streaming artists. You'll say per usual. But the next spots might surprise you because YB was second. Everybody be sleeping on
yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. YB came on second. Then third was Taylor Swift. Fourth was Bad Bunny. Fifth was The Weeknd. Sixth was Juice WRLD. 7 was Morgan Wallen. I don't know who that is. 8
country.
Lil Durk.
Yeah, it's country music.
That's Durk song they came on with.
8 is Kanye West. 9 is Future, and 10 is Lil Durk.
Yeah, that's crazy, Kanye.
That's the top streaming artist.
Yeah, top streaming artist. YB is be killing it, man. People be sleep on YB. Young Boy is number 2.
You said YG or YB?
You said YG.
Nah,
NBA Young Boy.
Oh, but he dropped so much music. Like niggas drop like every week.
Yeah, YB's dropping the album tonight, man.
Right, but like he's a family man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he gotta keep some type of revenue from the kids.
Yeah, that's true. He locked in that house.
Yeah.
But the random question though, do y'all feel like Drake is like top 5 like greatest artists of all time right now?
Who? Young Boy?
Nah, Drake.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like top 5.
I think Drake is the best artist of all time.
I was talking about up there with like Michael Jackson and.
Oh yeah.
No comment.
You think Drake is up there with Michael Jackson right now?
Thing he can do Spanish music.
I just think you really like Drake.
Nah, he the most versatile of all time. I feel like nobody can deny it.
You think of all time, like he's competing with like James Brown, Michael Jackson.
No, I'm saying like he's the most versatile of all time.
That's the question. Mo's making his own category.
He can go from
he said he go from Marvin's Room.
Niggas don't say versatile, bro.
He said the best. So you said he's up there with James Brown.
And this could go back to the argument we had a while ago. You had to listen to one artist your whole life.
Yeah.
You're not listening to James Brown for the rest of your life.
No, you're not.
You listening to Drake. You listening to Drake.
You wanted to listen to him through his whole career.
I don't even listen to him.
But Drake, you can listen to new Drake almost every single day.
Right.
Honestly, I don't think Drake's been
Drake
good
since had the longest run in music career that I know of. I don't know nobody else that has went.
Drake fell off after.
After motherfucking Marvin's Room and all the motherfuckers.
Yeah, that was it. He went downhill since then.
He's been around. He hasn't been good consistently.
Yes, he charts every time.
Right, he killed 2016.
Downhill.
I'm just saying.
But if you had to listen to one artist your whole life, it would definitely be Drake over Michael Jackson.
I'm definitely picking James Brown, boy. You sleep.
Bro, y'all forgetting Michael Jackson.
You gonna go to Jackson or Drake? You gotta play Michael Jackson.
I don't listen to
you get in there and you'll be on that joint, you'll be like, please.
Stop it, bro.
Please. Oh, please.
How you gonna get hyped up?
Drake really fell off like a long time ago.
Most sleep. Papa got a brand new bag.
All right, I got something for y'all.
What?
Gary got 5 seconds. Name 2 James Brown songs.
Please.
Yeah.
Papa got a brand new bag. That's 2 James Brown songs.
Nah, it's not even called Please.
Look at
Yes,
that.
it is. Look it up. It's called
Gary,
Please,
they 3
Please,
songs.
Please.
They 3 songs.
Please is one
Yeah.
song. Papa Got a
Gary,
Brand
let me
New
get
Bag
Google.
is another song. And Children of the World.
Stop! I just heard that
He
read
just
nothing.
looked them up.
No, I did not. I listened to James Brown. I'm like, y'all, I got culture.
You listen to Michael Jackson for the rest of your life?
I didn't say Michael Jackson. I said James Brown.
Oh my goodness.
Well, let's keep it moving, man. Mo try to pull my coattails, right? That's why I passed the test.
Yeah, like Google. So.
That's why I passed the test.
But all I'm saying is Drake is not. I don't feel like Drake is top 5, maybe top 15.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
I think you're a Drake hater.
I'm not a Drake hater. I haven't liked Drake since,
it sounds like
but you gotta agree he's the most versatile ever.
I didn't like Drake since he fell off.
I haven't liked Drake
I
since.
feel like Nicki thinks she can be like Drake.
Right.
I mean, out of female rappers, yeah, female rappers, she's a GOAT.
Wait, who more versatile than Drake though?
Nobody.
Who
Bro,
can
what
rap
do you
and go to
define as
Boston?
I'm not talking about versatility. I'm talking about just straight off good. Like
But I'll say Drake is the most versatile ever.
Mo coming up with his own category.
Yeah, bro. We saying we're saying the best, not versatile. Is Michael Jackson?
Now I'm saying like versatile, where like if you had to listen to it for the rest of your life, you go listen to Marvin when you said you listen to rap Drake song.
No, I'm not gonna listen.
You could go to a bar and listen to his reggaeton Drake.
You're not
bro.
You're not gonna go to the club.
Bro, you listen to reggaeton Drake at the bar,
I'm talking about like that one with Bad Bunny, that Mia.
I'll listen to Marvin's Song for the rest of my life, bro. That's it. That's the only. There's only a couple songs by Drake I'll listen to the rest of my life. Then you shit after, pretty much after, like I say, what's that one song? Nah, that shit was phony.
Oh
after
my
like,
goodness.
I don't just come on, we going home. That's when I started. Because then he started doing too much.
Oh my goodness.
This nigga went from British gangster to Canadian to reggae to African.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna keep it moving, man. We can talk about that all day. The family, when the Yee interview came out, man, the family of George Floyd came out and said that they're suing Kanye for $250 million, man. What's your thoughts on this situation? Do y'all think this is a valid lawsuit, or you think this has got any legs to it, or you think this is just a PR publicity stunt?
I mean, how much are they suing him for?
250 million, $250 million.
Oh man, no, that's too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
250 million, bro.
Think about the platform and the audience that Ye has, and think about what he says.
If you saying Ye for 250, I see it.
But
the 250, they're not gonna get 250.
I think it's gonna come down to like if the reports actually said he had fentanyl.
Yeah. Because that's what I was saying. Right now, we're not looking at it from an emotional standpoint. We're looking at it from a legal standpoint. Right? He said, when I watched the interview, I don't even think he said he died of fentanyl. He said something about fentanyl, and then he said that the knee really wasn't on his neck like that. That's verbatim what he said. He didn't say the knee wasn't on the neck. He said the knee wasn't on his neck like that. So I just think when it comes down to the legal jargon, that if fentanyl was in the system and you could position and say something about the knee that legally, that I don't think they have a case. But
when it came out during the whole trial, bro, like that would have been came out.
Yeah, I think it did come out that he had drugs in the system.
Oh, so he actually had it in his system. I thought. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to lie.
Oh, they can't be.
It came out.
Yeah.
I don't remember nothing like that.
Yeah.
Did it?
I remember.
Oh, wait, no, because
Trump
said somebody full of drugs.
Yeah, we're not saying that he overdosed and died from that. I'm saying that where this in his system.
I mean, I don't think.
So we'll see how it plays out. To me, it's more of a PR stunt.
Yeah, on a different aspect, like Ye was donating $2 million back in the day
Yeah.
for the. So it's like, why they still worry about
He
Jay?
died. He donated, like Mo said, money for the girl's college or his daughter's college fund. So,
Oh, for real?
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You know how people try to just get money out, you know?
Right.
I think,
bro, you really think they just not trying to get money?
He might just end up giving them money, not the whole thing, but like a little bit.
No.
This ain't about what you think. Feelings hurt, they gonna sue the nigga?
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Niggas is not worried about their feelings. They want money.
Right. Exactly.
The same way, I ain't even gonna say that, but
We're gonna see. We're gonna see what's going on, man. We're gonna keep it moving, man. Next topic, Mel. What's your favorite protein?
Oh yeah. Favorite protein. I gotta go with salmon count, right? It's like salmon. Graded. Yeah. I get salmon all day long.
you said salmon, bro?
Moby eating that gray farm raised
off the
salmon.
truck salmon side.
That's how you get like parasites.
Man, lamb is good too.
Lamb is overrated.
You mess with lamb chops, Mel?
Yeah, I love that.
Lamb is overrated.
Yeah.
Nah, yo, that joint's phony, yo.
Yes. So what's some of the wildest like animals y'all had?
I've ate chicken, pork, beef.
I had elephant.
Lamb. When did you have elephant? Isn't that illegal?
That should be illegal.
That was overseas.
What? No, bro, that's not cool.
I know overseas. It's not. But you gotta think about it. It might seem crazy to us, but over there they might think some of the stuff we do is crazy. Like beef in India.
Like?
That's poaching, bro.
We tell people in India we eat beef, they gonna go crazy.
That's true.
That's different.
It's not.
That's their problem.
It's not.
Nah, because the cow is sacred to them. That's
their problem, bro.
But they gonna say that about us if we eat. If I'm eating elephant over there,
but I don't think there's no like elephant farms, like elephant.
Right, yeah. They gotta go out there and shoot that motherfucker. Like,
they got over there.
Who? They got elephant farms?
Go look it up.
I'm not looking it up.
You don't know.
Save the elephants. We can make more cows.
That's crazy.
So you can't make more elephants?
Deer, nothing crazy.
Oh my goodness, and this is crazy too. My wife's family had tarantula.
You ever had shark before?
Tarantula.
Yeah, that joke was freaking me out. I never had it.
I ate the basics.
I never had deer. I heard deer was good.
My favorite protein, probably. I don't know. It's probably like chicken.
Call me chicken. Goddamn.
True.
Chicken or beef?
I can't. I'm only eating chicken, bro. Beef is overrated. Pork is overrated.
Turkey's low-key overrated.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what kind of turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey give me busting sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But turkey, it be dry.
It do. I don't care what people say.
Like I say, lamb chops is phony.
The only good thing about turkey is the skin.
Like I say, chicken is the best meat out there.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, seafood cool.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say some of these joints. Let's go next to Wilder, man. Deontay Wilder. What do y'all think going on with Wilder's career? He had a nice knockout over the last weekend. Do you think he's gonna make another run at it, try to go back for the world title for Alexander Usyk, or do you think he's gonna gracefully take a couple more fights and bow out?
Is Tyson Fury retired?
Yeah, I think Fury's out.
Yeah,
I think he want to take a run for it, bro. Because honestly, I feel like the whole I'm on Twitter and stuff, right? And the whole time, like this man knocks somebody out in a couple seconds. Whole Twitter comments for what? Oh, he didn't do that to Tyson Fury though, or he lost to Tyson Fury, and that's just show how great Tyson Fury was, stuff like that. Not even talking about the fact he just knocked me out in like 10 seconds. It's all Tyson Fury. So I feel like his career will always be defined by his losses to Tyson Fury.
Mm-hmm. I mean that's an epic trilogy though. That joint's it don't matter if he would have won or lost. Like that trilogy is going to be studied throughout boxing history.
but he lost. That's the problem. He can go on to win the hella world championships. Niggas will still talk about his losses to Tyson Fury.
I don't know about all that. Do you harp on the losses Muhammad Ali took? You probably didn't even know Muhammad Ali lost boxing matches, did you?
I know he lost boxing matches. I looked at his record before. None of these niggas is undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one thing I will say is like
but it's Tyson Fury, Muhammad Ali
fight. Oh yeah, the biggest heavyweight fight that ever happened is Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua.
That pay-per-view gonna be like $200.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot because it's just like two fight. It's just Tyson Fury's. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. My fault. That's gonna be the biggest one ever. Cause just like Deontay Wilder, he's just such a weird fighter. It's just like all you gotta do is dodge his blow. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tyson Fury is just so awkward to box. I just feel like Wilder couldn't really get to him.
I also feel like Tyson Fury kind of cheated.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I'm
still standing on that first fight. That 12th round knockdown was a long count, yo. Any other person, that joint's a wave off, man.
But he did get up like he was joking.
I think he was going all nothing. Like one of the fights, like he was like the glove was floppy, bro, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna keep this going. Man, they got an Emmett Till movie coming out soon. What's your thoughts on it? I think this is a good story that needs to be told. There's a lot going on with Emmett Till. The lady, last time I checked, the lady that falsely accused him was still alive, living down in the Carolinas somewhere. And I know they have a sign at where he was killed at, or they found him in the lake or the river. And they have a sign there that people keep shooting up, and they had to replace it. They had to replace the memorial sign with a bulletproof memorial sign for him. So, I mean, there's a lot going on with this situation. Hopefully this movie come out, shed some more light, and she gets some conviction. I know like in the last month or two, we kind of talked about on the podcast, they did find in the bottom on like the basement of a courthouse, an unserved warrant for the lady that falsely confused. So, I mean, there's a lot going on where, back in the day, the justice system wasn't blind. Lady Justice definitely was operating biased. And, I think justice should be served. I mean, there was a situation over in Germany where one of the people working in concentration camps was sentenced at like 90 plus years old to prison time. So I don't think there's no reason why this lady couldn't be sentenced to prison time. You see what I'm saying? But you know how it is. When you got the complexion for the connection. See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
What's your thoughts?
No, I totally agree with you. I feel as though a lot of kids out here, they don't even know who Emmett Till is because they're not really being taught the history. Like, hopefully the movie does its justice and really tells like the story, not just dramatics for the ratings and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I hope like kids really. I mean, it's a traumatic thing, but history is traumatic, and I feel like kids be getting like the watered down like baby version of it. They don't need that version.
Right.
They need to know the truth.
Yeah.
I hope the movie does its justice. And as far as like her being locked up and stuff like that, I mean, hell yeah. But you know what I'm saying? This is America. Like, they're not gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep it a stack. People take, what happened over in Germany more serious than what happened over here. So
right. Yeah, that's true.
Well, there, buddy. Can't say that online.
I need to change my name. Shit. But you know what I'm saying? I just hope it does it justice. Like, I'm gonna go see it. Or might wait till it come on HBO Max, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I gotta say about it.
And that's true. It's like I heard a lot of people was saying they don't want the trauma experience of seeing it again. But I'm like, stuff like this need to happen to remind people, like you said, that's important. Spark up a new, understanding from people. Instead of forgetting history. We hear about Emmett Till, we'll know the the full detail on detail unless you like did like a report on him, a project, like basics. So that's going to spark up something. It's just like the when they were doing the massacre. I mean, the Wall Street massacre.
Yep.
Like a lot of people didn't know about that situation at all.
And they still don't, because people keep focusing on Tulsa when literally there was a Black Wall Street in almost every major city back then.
Right.
It wasn't just Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why you got to have the education. You gotta
And I feel like another thing is like people really gotta realize that like this shit wasn't like hundreds of years ago. Like this shit isn't biblical time. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got killed like 1950 something, right? My grandmother was alive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like our grandparents was alive while that shit was happening. So it's like it's not.
Martin Luther King died while my dad was alive.
This is one thing I always like to kind of position in people's brains is that, like, one of the biggest differences in why people always for me at least, why I can't get over it is because you got to think about it. When you look at least your like white counterparts or people at your same age, you got to think about Sunday when you go and see your grandparents and stuff like that, and y'all eating dinner and things of the nature, and you talking to them. Like, it's two totally different conversations now. Like on the Black side, they're talking about how hard they had it back in the day and how you can prosper and everything like that. And on the white side, the conversation is like opposite. It's like, oh, how we had it so good back in the day. The old folks are talking about it, and then how their generation now has it hard. So, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's something real disparaging that you got to really understand, that the conversation that when we go talk to our grandparents versus what they talk to their grandparents is totally different. You know what I'm saying? And I was looking at a study the other day in saying that minimum wage really hasn't, or not minimum wage, but the median wage right now in the United States is like $27 an hour. And if you compare that to 1970 and you adjust from inflation, when 1970 was $3.07, that if you adjust that for inflation over that time period from now, that 50-year time period, the median income has went up 21 cents. So like, it's a lot going on, man. So you still something food for thought to you to think about.
And you got to think about too, when we're talking about who's in charge of the curriculum that the kids learn in school. It's the same white people that are out there throwing rocks and sticks when they integrated Black people in. So of course they don't want it to come out. And you also got to think about in school, when we're learning about things that have happened in the past, they have it in black and white pictures. When we had color pictures then, when the stuff was happening, they want us to think that everything happened so long ago. So people don't really understand that, like, I don't know, that it just happened 50 years ago and that like your grandparents were there. And they were actively fighting against it. And like they know, but it's just like they don't want to take that accountability. That white guilt gets them.
Like, it's this one guy on TikTok. He was like, it was a picture of like a little 3-4-year-old dressed up in a little Klan rally. And like he did the math, bro's like in his 30s, like late 30s, maybe early 40s. Now. You know what I'm saying? He grew up with that, you know, that ideologies and that hate. And he's, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine how he is now. Bro's probably like a fucking politician or something right now.
And it's always crazy to think about what people were doing before cameras. I can never get over that.
Yeah.
It's like I just can't get over that part. Yeah. I cannot imagine.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody get a chance to go see the movie. We're gonna keep it moving, man. Man, Jamaica dropped a bombshell. They said they banning all movies and all music that promotes gangs, drugs, and violence. Man, they said sit out our country. They don't want no parts of it. No, none of that. No bad mind activity. None of that. None of that.
Isn't Jamaica known for drugs though?
I don't know about drugs.
I mean, it's known for weed, bro. Niggas go to Jamaica to get weed. Everybody knows that.
I don't think they go to there to get weed.
But like weed is just like a
the
you know what I'm saying?
Rastafarian,
Yeah,
Bob
bro.
Marley
Like that whole
culture.
image. They just think about Jamaica.
Yeah, so they don't want no movies and stuff promoting that. They're trying to change the image of the country. And what's your thoughts on it? Do you think the United States is going to take a similar approach, or other countries going to jump on board with that?
The United States can never take any approach even close to that because it's just they can't. The United States can't censor anything because you know what I'm saying. The only thing they can censor is shit that's the only thing they can really censor is shit about race. That's the only thing they can censor. Everything else is fair game because
too much money making off of the other stuff.
Yeah, like they got pharmaceutical companies. They got they got a whole bunch of weed factories and dispensaries. You think they're gonna stop making movies about getting weed? Like that's just money. Like
right.
We gotta think the United States is making money off of those.
Yes, they're making like it's. That's the only thing they really care about is like, okay, just to make sure people don't know we were racist. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing they really care about.
Right.
When people know they're racist, they just
but they gotta hide that shit.
Just like they're not hiding it well.
It's America, bro. I love America.
Any other thoughts?
Well, these
all right, man. I know this one's gonna have people money. Sad, man. They said them stimmy checks wiped out the whole population of snow crabs. I mean, during the pandemic, everybody and their mother was breaking snow crabs down on the TikTok, on the IG, on Facebook. It was like a pandemic snow crabs, man. Now they saying that them joints, the population went down from 2018 from 8 billion now to this year only 1 billion, man. 7 billion snow crab legs have been lost, man. They said they moved, they vanished. They don't know if this disease wiped them out or if it's global warming. They done moved over to the Russian side of the border over there in Alaska looking for colder waters, man, or they done dropped off. They don't know what's going on, but they said populations have decimated and they canceled the whole king crab, Alaskan snow crab, Dungeness crab fishing season, man. Prices ready to skyrocket. I think last time I got some king crab, them joints was like $39 a pound, man. I know them joints ready to be sky high now. They canceled the whole season.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's always sad hearing stuff like that. Like, I remember even with crabs on Maryland side, they like stuff disappearing. But that's crazy. It probably mostly came from that. 1 billion. That's a lot of crabs.
I mean, I don't think it's due to like it could be due to like overfishing, but like
nah, something's going on.
But you got to think about in the last like 3 years. Seafood has been going viral on TikTok. Seafood oil, all the seafood restaurants that open up, the Crafty Crab, Hook and Reel. I mean, seafood has went crazy.
Yep, sure has.
Yeah, you got to think. I would be hiding if I was a king crab. Y'all ain't gonna keep catching me.
Maybe they just smartened up.
Yeah.
Them niggas when the Russians won the war.
But no, I feel like it's just
so they too poor to eat king crab over here. Them greedy Americans.
It's a strategic military move, bro. No king crabs for Americans, bro.
What if they did that? What if they had submarines collecting all the king crabs up? That would be wild, man. That would be wild.
We need to get on that, bro. We need the king crabs back.
That would be wild.
Right.
Next up. Man, what's the best side? What do y'all think the best side hustle is?
I feel like everybody keep talking about drop shipping. I honestly I want to do it, but like I just don't know how to start. But the way niggas be saying, they be making hella bread off of it. Yeah, you get the right product. But I also heard of like grant writing and what's the other shit? Notaries.
Yeah.
Money off being a notary.
I mean, but you make more. It's a side hustle.
Notaries is I've been seeing people, but notaries you can only charge so much. That's a max.
There's a max.
It's not like you can. Yeah,
It's a side hustle, bro.
Nah, but the max is like $3 a signature. It's not nothing.
Not.
Yeah, look it up. I was trying to do it in college, but when I found out, I didn't do it. It's not like nothing crazy. Like in the state of Maryland, you got to look it up. There's a max charge, and most people are notaries. They do it for free. So it's like unless you like coming out like a traveling notary, maybe you can try to charge money for your traveling expenses and then the notary, but. Yes, it's not like, and then most people like you go to a post office or UPS and things like that. But yeah, something you can look in. Most sent me the ATM. That joint something.
Okay. Right.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like vending machines and stuff like that.
Yeah, ATM vending machine. I think the ATM would be the slight. I was looking at some breakdowns of it. The money is nice, but you just got to find a location. I feel like it would be hard to find a location because everything I can think of like already has one.
Right. I can't imagine a bar. You probably make too much money there. But I do feel like it's a lot of stuff available for side hustles, just like the people just, you know what I'm saying, not taking advantage of it. And it's stuff we don't think about. Like I never even thought about the ATM business and stuff like that. I say for me, obviously, like a cutting hair.
What is it y'all said before? Billboards?
Billboards is one. The big one I think is retail arbitrage, right? That's where people go around the stores scanning products to see how much they sell for online, right? So like good one is like you go to the big box stores like Costco, BJ's, and Sam's Club and buy stuff in bulk, and then you sell it online for up prices, or you go to the discount stores like Ross and stuff like that. Because they have an app, Amazon seller app, that literally you scan the barcode and it shows you how much that product's selling online. So you go to the clearance section of places and you scan the items, you might find an item that's selling online for $15 or $20 more than it is in the store. And they got 50 of them in the store. You rack up, put them online, ship them out. Bam.
Man, would you consider real estate as a side hustle?
It can be, but I mean, it is a side hustle, but isn't a high capital one?
Right.
I don't know. Just know I need one.
All right, we ready to hit our last topic, man. I said debt. Credit versus debit, man. Credit
little
versus
kids
debit.
wrestling right now. Hold up.
Man, as far as like car.
Nah, just in general. You think it's better for credit or debit?
Man, I can't lie. Like as a kid, you know what I'm saying, they used to teach us credit was bad, but I haven't used my debit card in so long. Just because, like, as long as you got the discipline, you know what I'm saying, and not, I know a lot of people, one of the bad thing about credit cards, you can like get you happy and just use it and not have the money, the funds to pay for it right after.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you just learn that, get that discipline. Cause I got 4 credit cards now, and it's just like building that credit and everything is just the best. I don't use a debit card for anything unless getting cash up.
Bro, I only have a credit card, bro.
That's what you gotta start. You need to get credit.
Yeah. But I have credit though. Like I have good credit. But I just don't have a credit card. You know what I'm saying?
I think it gives you that boost. Like it might be stagnant now, but them credit cards are definitely once you get the credit history. Like
my student loans, like they helped me out with my credit, and then I bought my car and stuff like that. So I've been building my credit that way.
Mm-hmm.
But
but when you look at your credit report, you want to have different types, right? So what you talking about, like your car and the student loans, that's what they call installment, right? Then on the other side is revolving credit with your credit cards, right? So when the 3 agencies look at your joint, they want to see that you can handle both types.
Right. Like
credit cards are what they consider revolving debt with
credit usage, credit, history.
Usage.
I used to have one just to have and never use it.
Mm-hmm.
I know niggas that's like use that credit card and win hella debt. So that's why I don't really use it.
Yeah, that's where that discipline comes in. It's like you can just train.
Yeah, that's what Mo was saying. Like you gotta balance. I don't really think it's a either or. Like I think Mo, like you said, like you can over focus on one if you got the discipline, but I really think it's a balancing act, right? Some things you need to keep the credit for. Like some things you should have like if you feel yourself overspending in luxury items on credit, like saying, like some of that stuff you gotta cut back and only use your debit card for like miscellaneous stuff and things like that. But yeah, you definitely missing out on free money and rewards and points if you're using debit over credit, right? And then not only when you spending on credit, you getting rewards and things back, you also building your credit history and profile. So you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a 3-for-1 or a 1-for-1. Like
like I would say if you got one now, like over the next 5 years or next like 6 or 7 years, you can make like $10,000 just off having a credit card. Like if you like put in total like rewards and stuff like that.
Money off the credit card.
It's just like a points. It's like different credit cards got different things. Like you buy groceries, you get 3 points.
Yeah, you get points, or you get cash back.
All types of stuff.
History. Then they have.
It's underrated. I feel like a lot of people don't know a lot of this stuff.
You gotta look in, dude. Then they have like credit cards where they have incentives. Like, because most of the time when you sign up for a credit card,
you get a lot of
$1,000 in the first like 90 days. You get $200. Like, there's a lot of things like that.
What bank you got, Ken?
I got M&T.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can pop for any type of credit card or for any bank.
Mm-hmm.
But
I get it. Like they send me some in the mail or stuff like MasterCard and stuff like that. I just never really been interested in the credit card. Like I just make money and I spend the money I would make.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I used to be the same way. And like a couple of years ago, I'm like, damn, it sounds so much money. Because like we get the idea that like credit cards are just bad, and they are if you don't got the discipline. If you don't got the discipline, but like, you know what I'm saying? If you know that you just spending money that you have, you can pay it off immediately.
I mean, I wouldn't like go crazy. Like I probably just put some my bills on the credit card or something like that. And pay
that's the thing.
But
that's how you should think about it.
Right.
That one, they pay your bills because, like, those are monthly payment expenses that you're always going to pay, and you got the money to pay them. So why not get that extra 1 to 3% money back from the credit card?
Right.
But there's gonna be that one day where I'm down bad. I want to like, you know what I'm saying? I want to go buy something real quick. I'm drop like $500 on some shit. Then you know what I'm saying? That's the problem.
But I heard this like this thing where they got some companies got like a locking system where it's like they'll look at your account. If you ain't got it, they ain't gonna let you spend. It's a good system. It's bad because credit card companies, that's how they make money. Right. By like having people go over. So it's like some companies are good enough we don't have that locking system.
I was reading something that said that you shouldn't go over like 20% of your limit, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I used to make a mistake too, like paying the credit card on the due date, but like they report the credit to credit bureaus 3 days before.
Yeah,
so you gotta pay it so early.
Yeah. I feel like it's a whole scam though. Like I feel like building credit is so difficult for no reason.
And that's why they make it that way. They make money. That's why it's such a scam. It's just like they don't tell you how to do it and stuff.
Mm-hmm. They keep it secret.
Paying on the due date is not the way to do it. You got to pay 2 days before.
But once you master it, there's lots of benefits.
Yeah, I missed out $15,000 by not doing it earlier.
Mm-hmm. It's just a lot of stuff you got to learn and take the time. Don't get over carried away. Get a card early. The earlier, the better. The more knowledge you get. I remember in high school they talked about this about credit cards and credit. It's just a thing that's like, and I was just so lost.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I saw a person get a credit card in high school and they just maxed it out and was in crazy amount of debt.
Yeah.
So it's like it kind of like turns you off from getting one because it's like that's not
right.
But you gotta think people associate credit cards with debt.
Yeah,
and that's all you really see.
No, they didn't let you do stuff. You gotta think. You got something coming up. You got a big purchase you need to purchase, and you think you can get or like growth. Like most said, you getting 3. Like everybody knows, most people go into the grocery store once a week. Why don't I get 3% of that money I spend back by putting it on my credit card? If I know I'm paying it every week, you know that's money you have. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it gets carried away when you start. Then also, it kind of works as a like micro loan for yourself, because say you don't got the money that week, you got a month to pay it, right? So next week you might have it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unexpected expense come up. Oh, I don't got it this week, but I know I have it next week. You can put it on your credit card. You're not paying no interest into a month later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you just got to educate yourself, look into it. But it's definitely like, I would say it's a balancing act. I'd probably put it at like 70-30, 70 debit and 30 debit, 70 credit.
Right.
That's how I put it at.
I put it that way. I feel like it's nothing safer than spending money that you know that you got.
Right, actually,
yeah, but then we don't progress like that.
Right.
In this world,
also don't go broke like that.
Yeah, but you're gonna stay where you're at. To get where the 1% are, you gotta do stuff different.
I'm just out here trying to survive.
Yeah.
Right.
Then with that being said, what was you saying, Mo?
I'm gonna get me a credit card tomorrow.
With that being said, man, I don't got nothing else, man. Y'all got anything else?
No.
Final words? Yes, sir. We're gonna go ahead and close this bad boy out. Appreciate y'all for listening in. Episode 39. We out.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for tuning in to Opinions to Million podcast. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. New episode dropping every week. You want to hop on the next one? Shoot us an email. Follow us on all social media at Opinions to Million. We out.